Okay. Uh, Good evening, everybody. Thank you for coming here. We'll try to be efficient tonight with just the five of us here, and knock out what we have. Let's just talk. Let's go straight to auction. I sent out an email, which I think the auction was kind of the first thing on the list, which is really the closest alligator to the canoe. And I just want to make sure, like I was saying before, I think everybody got online here that I want to make sure Tina's getting the support she needs. Tina, do you want to kind of give us a small update where we're at? And let's kind of talk about what needs to be done and what help you need to kind of get there. And yeah, go from there.
Um, I don't have any good stuff since the last meeting, but Kathleen and I spoke, and we have the letter ready to give to the businesses to solicit items and or donations.
Does Janice need to look at that at all as a treasurer, do you think, or
We took the one out of the drive from last year and just changed it to make it for this year. I
okay?
mean, she can look at it.
It's same as last year. I assume it's fine. Sounds good. I'll see if she has any questions. I think she may show up a little
I
later,
just
but
wonder
sounds
if,
good.
do we want to put so part of what we did last time and when we finally got it all connected, right, is that whole give butter
Oh, right, right, right.
site.
Let me
Um,
let me
and
look.
so we're trying to, so Tina, we may want to edit it just to put the link in there for the give butter site or or put a
Yeah.
QR code on it so people can get to that. Because then, as the auction builds on the site, they'll be able to see it, which I think is
'Cause
Right. You're
important
right. Because
action.
yeah, I met with her
Janice is
before we
coming in
did
here right
that.
now. The plan is to do the online auction via Give Butter. Is that correct? Or
Yeah,
I
so
missed it?
Give Butter allows us to do both an online auction as well as just take general donations.
Gotcha.
Um, so it's just it's a good mechanism. It'll
Yep.
Yeah, so like if any of the businesses just want to do a donation, they could do it right through there.
Yeah.
correct,
And
right?
the Give Butter account goes right to the bank account, right?
Yeah, yeah, that's what I think, Janice, you had connected it, right? So
Yep,
it's
it's hooked up to our account.
Yeah.
yeah.
That should hopefully make things a little bit easier.
Awesome. And then
And I don't believe there's any fees or anything either. So you get
which
100%
is
of the money.
the is there a QR code for Give Butter or who? I'd
Yeah,
love to get that posted on the Net in Hand webpage
yeah.
or
I'll put
link.
it in are you seeing the stuff in the chat? Can you put
I
it in
am.
that? Okay, then I'll put it in there.
Sounds good.
I
So
generated one. Yeah, so just, I guess,
Ooh.
I don't know. It's sort of part of the auctions. Sorry, Tina, we're stealing your thunder. But
Steal it.
um, right, so I had reached out to the Madison neighborhood. What's it called? Madison Neighbors. Yes, Madison Neighbors magazine. And it actually turns out that's like a national like company that does that. But there's a local lady that Lisa that does the Madison version, right? And so she emailed me like right back and said, "Hey, send me the article directly," right? So that's the thing you saw, Bill, and
Yep.
so that should be in the February issue.
I thought it
Awesome.
was January.
Was it January? Oh no, yeah, we made the January issue. Sorry, yeah, we made the January issue, so it's going to come out in January. Um, I guess they had some company policy that they're not allowed to put QR codes in the magazine. So she wouldn't, but I generated the QR codes anyway. Um, and then the magazine's just going to have the link that you have to type in, unfortunately.
But
Um,
the website's able to be in the article, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah. We
Oh
put
yeah,
we
so
put the web address in there, but it's not a QR code, so you have to like manually type it in.
Sounds good. And so I'll put that link in the QR code on the
2005 for me.
Net in Hand webpage, so that's a place to go to and get it from. And then I guess while we're kind of talking this kind of the financial stuff a little bit, Venmo, I 100% agree with your recommendation, Simon, to kind of shift that Venmo off of me into a specific Night in Hand
Yeah.
Venmo, which I think requires
Well,
us to get a
so
phone number or a phone.
well, yeah, that's it. So, I think we learned from actually Tina with the PTO, right? They actually have a burner phone
Yeah.
how they do it. So which means you got to pay
It's like
to
120
have a
bucks.
burner phone.
But
Yeah.
is it a one-time fee? Is it a monthly fee?
It's an annual fee. Because we don't use the
Yeah.
minutes. So
Right.
we pay, I think it was like $120 for the year,
Uh-huh.
and then we just have access to the number.
Gotcha. Gotcha. And then that's oh, here's Julie Belcher. Oh, Lisa here too. Um, and so that's then that allows basically hey, now we have a number associated with the Venmo account. We can sign that Venmo account specifically Night in Hand by saying a specific name and make it part of our business essentially,
Hmm.
or nonprofit, I should say.
I
Okay.
I feel like someone else was able to get one.
Youth soccer did it.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
thinking.
And
Yeah.
I thought, I mean, and I can reach out to him, but I thought Doug had said when we finally got it done that we didn't have that he did it without a phone number.
Yes, that's what I thought.
If you could connect me with him or
I'll
either.
ask.
Okay.
He's I think he's the president now of Madison Youth Soccer. We were co-treasurers together
Awesome. Awesome.
that Tina signed me up for.
Because I think having Venmo is, I think it's easier for a lot of people, especially when it comes to registration, for individual people to kind of pay for the registration and get better, just another avenue people can use if they want to. But I think Venmo's would be, if it costs us X amount of dollars a year, I imagine it's money well spent to have
Yeah, I
that.
just realized I do think if you set it all up, at least the way I was reading, they do charge us. It's a small percentage, but they do charge a fee.
Yeah, I think they do, but I think it's the right. If
Right.
it's an individual, they don't. But for a nonprofit, they'll charge their 2% or whatnot. But I still think that's it keeps us honest. It keeps us doing it kind of the way it's supposed to be done.
Yeah, so I put the link for the Give Butter site and the QR code in the chat.
Thanks.
But I think if you go to there right now, that just says Night in Hand. It doesn't actually say much because we don't actually have any content on there yet. But we'll get there.
But who's the person that kind of owns that account that can update that as necessary?
We put a bunch of, I think Janice, you're an administrator.
Okay.
Lisa's an administrator. There's a bunch of folks that are administrators, and we can add, like Bill, we can add you as well.
Yeah, I don't necessarily need to be as long as I think the treasurer is probably the most important thing.
So right now there's like if you go to it, there's just a big button that says donate, and you can donate.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah, I
Um,
want to I was trying to see it's Lisa. Sorry, I was late. I was at the clinic with my
no
son.
worries, Lisa.
He's sick. I was Simon, I'll look at those. I want the QR code. I'll add it to the registration form, the actual QR code. And then do we have anyone in the group who's like creative with advertising? So I want to get everything posted up, saying that, the night, that the auction is coming. Do we have anyone who's like super creative with doing ads? I just wanted to ask. If not, I'll come up with something, but I'm just, it's not going to be like professional.
Lisa, have you seen my Zoom background? Is that
I,
not
I
the
did.
resume enough?
Oh, Simon wins.
I can't actually take. You know what I did? I took the. See, I'll disclose. I took the design that we were working on for the T-shirt. I literally gave it to Chat GPT, and I said, "Give me a cool Zoom background with a dark motif," and that's what it came up with.
I
That's
love
all
it.
I did.
I
It's
love it.
amazing. I haven't done anything else, so
They never give me good images.
came
Sometimes
out
they
really
do.
good.
Never for me.
Yeah.
Clearly I can't give direction.
So Lisa, I can totally gin up an ad for you, no problem.
All right, perfect. I mean, like, yeah, let's do a nice. I want to like a good looking one, and if I did it, I just know I wouldn't do it
Well,
justice.
just give me what you want to say, right? And then I'll put it together and we'll iterate.
All right, sounds good. And then that way, I'm gonna post it across everything, to get it out there in the town everywhere. So,
Okay.
And so I guess we're kind of shifting gears a little bit. We'll come back to auction a little bit, Tina. So you're not off the hook yet, but we kind of shifted gears a little bit to registration and the advertising thing. And so Lisa, kind of what you're talking about is basically, hey, post things on our Instagram, on the Facebook, as well as kind of the Night in Hand webpage. Kind of, hey, this is where we go for registration. Is that what you're referring to?
Yeah, I mean, now that we have the QR code, because I know
Yep.
he did that when we were setting up butter, Simon did
Yep.
that. We can take that QR code. I did the registration form. We have someone else for registration. I'm sorry, I don't remember the name of the person.
Julie.
Julie. So I can work with
I'm here.
Julie. Oh, okay, great. The form is in the G Drive, but I can send it to Julie. And like again, maybe we can, if you want to look at the Google form, or I don't know, Bill, if you want anyone else to review it before,
That'd be. I'd love for Julie to put her eyes on it. I think. Yeah, that'd be awesome, Julie.
Yeah, I just
Yeah,
did a
Sang and I are
draft.
doing it together, so.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So I'll send it to you, and then like you can be in control and change and do whatever. I just started it.
Okay.
Awesome. And again, the intention is to do everything electronic for registration. Basically, they'll go on, they'll fill out the form and submit it electronically. Is that correct?
Yes, I took that's the goal this year. I took all of the questions that and combined them all. And for the signs, for everything. So all I did, that's why I don't know if it needs any changes, was take what the forms were in the past, Julie, and like
Mhm.
put it in a Google form. So if we want to tweak it, we can, but I did include everything for law and science as well as donation.
Okay.
Can someone educate me just kind of like how this actually works? So like I as senior parents will go to this link. They'll say, "Hey, fill out your student's name, fill out the information, pay some money," and I click it, and then that file. What exactly happens there? Is like Google has some system for filling out these forms and getting it submitted uh, privately or confidentially or whatnot?
So it with Google Forms, yes, it all just goes into a spreadsheet. So she doesn't
Okay.
have to create a spreadsheet, take the
Oh,
names and put them in there. So
yep,
every question will have a column and it
yep.
combines all the data. So and we can make it go to whoever. Like I don't have to be the administrator. If Julie's going to take care of it, then we'll put it in, her name. It'll go like she'll just have access anyhow. I'll give her access, full access, and then they can manage it from there.
Gotcha. And then basically we'll compare that spreadsheet to the list of all the students to kind of see who's registered, who's not, and kind of go from there. And then does that spreadsheet also have the ability to indicate whether they're paid or not? Is that something we have to kind of go in there manually to do?
Can they
Um,
pay right through butter on there?
I don't know. We can try and do like
Okay.
like we can try and work on that. That would be great if they could pay to Butter, right? That's where we want them to pay, guys.
I think Butter or Venmo, either one's fine, but
Yeah, either
whatever's.
one's fine.
Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll
So I
going in the form now.
so I just tested it. So we'll see if you get my dollar donation.
I just got a notification that a donation was made by you.
That's me. There you
Simon, you
go.
were so
Hi.
generous.
So I'm gonna go look on it and see if it's sitting in there.
Well,
Awesome.
you should get like, I don't know. It's interesting because I put $1 in. I can actually share my screen, right? So hold on.
You can't let.
Oh, I think you got to let me present.
You are allowed.
Yeah, so that was done, right? But like I went in here. Well, that's interesting.
Yes. There's the link. You have to probably go back.
I don't know, like, is it
Because you already donated, that's why it's making you
done?
receive that again.
I can only give $1. That's it.
Only one donation from you. That's all we'll take. Your money's not good here.
Oh, that's interesting. I didn't. Let's try it again. Oh, there we go. Okay,
Okay.
so right, so I went in here. I put in $1, right? You can put a note in, and then. So what was interesting is that there is a processing fee, but it gets charged to the person, not to us.
Yeah.
I think we get the full $1.
Okay.
And then there was this like tip thing,
To
which
give
I didn't
butter.
realize. So before I knew it, I gave you it cost me $3.34. But I think Janice, you should see
Yeah, I gotta
$3 of
go.
that.
I don't have my password on me. I've got to go
The,
upstairs and grab it. I
that
can't.
$2.34 goes to give butter, and the $1 comes to us, I think.
I don't know. I'm gonna go upstairs and get my passwords. And then I'll be back
Oh,
just
yeah,
so I
you're
can check.
right, Bill. I
Yeah.
just gave give butter $2.
Yeah.
All right.
I
Yeah.
think that's what the way give butter works, I think.
That's how it works. It's the tip. So that's how it makes it.
Yeah.
Oh, you
allows
could
us
do
to use
zero,
it for
right?
free.
Other?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I can manually turn it off if I really need.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is
There we
someone trying to sign in right now? Because I'm getting like all these alerts on my phone to
I
our
tried
account.
like 20 minutes ago, 30 minutes ago.
No, I know you did,
Me
but
too.
I'm
So
getting alerts right now that people are trying to
to
sign
the
in.
bank account?
No, 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 to the Gmail.
Google
Same.
Yeah,
Doc,
that was
Google
probably
Vote.
me because I was trying to get in there earlier, but not right now.
All right, I'll be back.
I'll be back. Um,
Anyway, all right. That's
okay.
what I wanted to show. So that is working, which means, as that article comes out, people can donate. And then, Tina, I think we can, if you send me that letter, I can put the QR code in it and
Yeah, I think,
make
yeah.
it nice.
And kind of the goal to have that registration form system up and operating, I don't think we're necessarily in a rush, but I want to make sure it's done right, but it's done fast, and just make sure we're good to go so that when we hit play on it, hey, we're really confident it's going to work well the way we want it to. And I would think by the end of January would be the goal. If it's ready sooner, let's go for it. But does that sound reasonable, do you think? Lisa, do you have any thoughts, or Julie, do you have any thoughts on that?
Um, what time are
Or do you
you,
think?
say that again for timing? Sorry, I was
Have the
looking at
I think
registration
that
like
the
live.
end of January to have it live. If they have it live sooner, that's great, but I would say that that's kind of a reasonable time frame to have it done. It's 4 months before graduation, and people
Yeah.
will be thinking about then.
Yep. I think that'll
Okay.
be good. Yep.
Mhm.
Sounds good. Sounds good. So yeah, so just want to make sure, hey, we can work through any bugs and make sure it says what we want to say. It's as straightforward as possible. We have the fewest issues when people start actually accessing it. So okay.
Are we incorporating the science on the registration? I'm not sure how they did it in the past.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it should be, I think, so correct me if I'm wrong, it should be paying for night in hand, to the $100 for that, $20 for signs if they want that. And I don't think we're charging it all for picture boards, is my understanding. Does that sound right? I think we're just going
No,
to take the
yeah, we
cost of
don't
that.
charge, they never charge
Yeah,
for picture boards. We just
yeah,
pick up, because it's cheap if you get them at a
yeah,
good job lot, the black ones.
yeah,
So yeah, it
yeah,
just says attend the event, send all payments. Right now it's to you, Bill. The
yeah,
senior lawn signs I have is $20 each, but I don't know if that's, and then Julian, whoever can figure out about pickup of lawn signs, whoever that is. Parent donation, and then
oh yeah,
so that those are the three, and then they
awesome.
individual. We said 100. Is that still the cost for?
I think we just kind of stick with that number. It's historic what we've done. I think that works kind of with the way we have the budget laid out right now.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm totally going to interject here. Simon made, where are you in your house, Simon?
His office,
Kelly, where are you?
my office.
What did I
You
make?
losers. Simon made something, and I'm wondering, Simon, if this might be a spot where we could offer those things.
Oh, the magnets?
Oh, yes, I didn't want to be the one to say it.
Exactly. I was ready. I was prepared to show them off.
I wonder if maybe we could add that to there as well. I
Well, that's
mean,
a good idea.
I just put hand magnets as a placeholder in here for the, and then
You
but
can choose. Yeah, we can help you. What we were thinking was $6 each, or the set for $10. So, two for 10 or $6 each.
and I think that would be cool if, wait, so I'm sorry, Julie, I
The
know you
signs
haven't,
are all getting distributed, like it's not as people register. Like it's not as people order the signs, right? The signs are all being distributed on one day, like in May or something, right?
yeah.
Correct.
Okay. And then will the magnets also be, or is
No,
it
we
just
can mail those out. I don't care. I'm
fine?
happy to.
Or we could even send them home with the kids,
Right, something.
or with the board pickups maybe, or I'm wondering with the registration, could they just do the magnet? Maybe we could put that as an individual item on the butter site.
That's what we were thinking.
Well, that's
You know,
originally what we were thinking, but I
like
like the idea of
It could go
having
on
the
both
option.
places.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
wondering because it'd be
Yeah.
nice for like the parents so they could just like check it off like, yep, I want to donate.
Yeah.
I want a magnet.
And we can
And then-
figure out, like, depending on, it unfortunately it can't go with the board pickups because that is at a different
Later.
time.
Mhm.
But I I mean, we'll see. Like if it's every parent, then right, we've got to kind of scramble and figure out how to deliver these. But I mean, it might, I mean, I think it would be something we could just kind of play by ear, how we get them.
Yeah.
It's not a large item, right? It's not something so super bulky that someone's going to have this bunch of crap in their house. Like, we can figure that. I think we can figure that out.
We may even be able to do the distribution similar to the way that we do the signs. Just
And
have someone
yeah,
deliver them like on a bag on their mailbox.
right, and put it in the mailbox. And what are those? Can you show me those again? I'm sorry, I was looking at something else.
They're magnets that like you can put on your car.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if those are better marketed to current students, not graduating ones.
We were thinking of selling them at the auction and putting them on the Give Butter website.
Yeah. I'm
This
just
is a
wondering if there's a
start.
way to get them to the underclassmen parents through like Backpack Express.
Yeah, we can ask TJ to put it in like one of the Friday things.
Yeah, because I'm just thinking like once the kids graduate, they don't put hand stuff on their cars anymore, right? Like that's not. It's kind of like you don't wear your hand sweatshirt, right? A lot. I mean, some kids do, but most of them don't, and
Right.
they put away their hand stuff and they put on their college stuff.
I think that's like the kids, but like as a parent living in town, I would still support the school. Like with a magnet, I don't know. Maybe it's
But
just me and I have a younger kid, so
yeah, and you've got a kid still in the system. But if your kid was the last one out,
I'm just thinking like I still wear Madison Little League stuff, and I don't have a kid in Little League.
that's because it's your favorite sweatshirt.
That's because she runs Little League.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if there's a larger market for it. That's all.
Oh, I think there definitely is. And I think if we can get TJ to put it in like a Friday thing and put like the QR code or
Yeah,
like
and let them know that it benefits Night in Hand. So like it's a win-win.
What do those cost to produce?
Can't disclose that on a recorded meeting. And
I'm sorry, you're right. It's a good point. Don't answer that question. But if it makes sense to buy, I don't know, 300, 500, whatever quantity we have, there's no date on it. You have for next year. You can sell at the open house, have it at the PTO table or the night in hand table at the open house. They can buy it right there and just kind of use it for future, down the line as well.
Love that.
Yeah,
So I think if people actually can pay for it and get it right there, I think that'd be great. So whatever kind of events the PTO has or events at the school that we can set up a little table, that might be worthwhile.
yeah, so we'll definitely order a large quantity because if nothing else, I have a kid that's a sophomore, so I have to do this at least for 2 more years.
Yeah. Whoa, we have you in sign up for 2 more years? This is awesome.
I see president in your future.
Exactly.
Well, and we just figured out. So our friend has a charity set up. Unfortunately, she lost her daughter to cancer, and so she set up a charity, that helps childhood cancer, and they have like an annual gala. You get all dressed up, and it's a big deal. It's the night after Night in Hand. So Kel and I are going home. We're gonna like nap for as long as we possibly can.
Power
and
nap.
have to go back and have to go out.
Wow.
Choose your shifts smartly at Night in Hand. So
Yeah.
So
They'll be
it's
there
gonna
all
be a
night.
long couple days.
Okay. Any other discussions for registration? I think we're good. I have a good there. Any other discussions on kind of the magnet stuff at all? I think that was really good. I appreciate you taking the initiative on that. I think it's an awesome idea. And let's kind of shift back to auction. And so, Tina, is the plan to get together like a mid-January kind of with your core auction team to kind of
Yes, I've got to send out an email and
Okay.
First week of January, we're having a meeting.
yes.
Awesome.
We told Tina
Awesome.
at our cookie decorating event.
I told you they're harassing me.
I would be happy to join that as well, and
Okay.
in person. I can even bring cookies baked by my wife, and she's a good baker, not me.
No, we're not eating. We're not having cookies in January.
We're not.
No,
We're all
like
starving in January.
fruit or something. We'll
We're
have
fasting in
fruit.
January.
So
Bring celery and carrots then.
That's right.
But yeah, sign me up.
of doing it like an in-person meeting and like booking the room at the library.
That sounds great. Yeah.
Okay.
I think
I
we
voted for
can
their
be
house,
pretty
but
productive that
apparently I
way.
got vetoed.
Okay. Then we can bring wine, can't we, to the library? Is that authorized? I thought I've seen wine there before.
Their house we can. They have a bar.
Okay, so first week in January, yeah, just send out the date on that. If you want me to forward it to more people, let me know. Or if you just want to keep it
Yep.
at your core people, either way is fine. Um,
Can you
do we
ask if
want
we
to
can
just
have it at the American Legion, like where the auction's gonna be?
Oh, that's a good idea, Katie.
Oh,
they may
Then you can
charge us
like
though to use
really
that is the only
visualize
thing.
what to do and all that.
yeah, I could probably ask. Katie, you know who was in charge of that?
Who?
Rich Nichols?
Bridget's father-in-law.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had to give him some space because that was his brother that died in that motorcycle accident and had him.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh. Just an
Okay.
idea.
She
Okay.
just said if we're gonna have the auction online also.
My understanding that is the current plan to have it online as well as in person, different items online than what's in person. Is that correct? And
Yeah,
depending on what the donations are, we'll determine what's the best place to put those, whether it's gonna be online or in
that's why
person.
we did butter. So we're gonna need, that's why we need to get, and Simon just downloaded the emails, everything. We need to get all of the solicitation people together ASAP to start collecting things for the auction, because we do want to put as much line as well, or decide which ones we want online. Like, that's why we did butter, so we could do that, because I think it will generate more funds for us.
Yeah, so we've used Give Butter before. So the gala that Simon was talking about, the platform that we used for that was Give Butter. And what was put out on there is like the really big things. So like somebody donated a week at their house in Portugal. And so there were so many weeks leading up to the actual event that you could bid on it. And I know like when I was bidding on it, I would get an email saying, "You've been outbid. Would you like to place another bid?" And I mean, they made $5,600 on that one item.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
so we
awesome.
definitely just need like the solicitations group to get together, which we're gonna do.
And a house in
Yeah.
Portugal.
yeah. I'm like,
And
do we have anyone who has a house in Portugal?
You never know. I mean, but I mean, you don't know until you ask. This is the
Yeah. I have a chicken coop in Madison.
thing.
Yeah. Kelly
This
has a
is
dream home.
Madison, so I wouldn't be
Yeah.
surprised if somebody
Yeah.
had a house somewhere. I mean, our neighbor uh, is, you know, I mean, it's Fisher's Island. It's not Portugal. It's not the Azores, but hey.
But I think this meeting in the first week of January is kind of that solicitation slash auction sort of thing. It's kind of the key fundraiser type stuff, kind of get the key members together that and talk over a plan. So yeah, whatever date we want to make that happen, let's make that happen. And so Tina, you're going to work with Katie to lock in a date on that. Is that
Yeah.
right? Awesome. Awesome. I'll be here.
And
Um,
one of the other things to just, I'm seeing as I'm clicking around and Give Butter, and Kelly and I were looking at this as well. There's a number of things that will do, and what they called it, Cal, it was like consignment essentially. Remember we were looking at where you consign, like, you can have, like, it's a company that, so say like that
Oh
house,
yeah.
right? So instead of, yes, it's ideal if you had somebody who's willing to donate the whole week at the house and you make all $5,600. But what they also do is they have companies that will, like, say, provide that house. You can put that house on your auction site, and then if it goes for a minimum amount, anything over that minimum amount is your profit, right? So if it costs whatever $3,000 to actually rent it, and somebody bids $5,000, you'll get $2,000, and it doesn't cost you anything to put it
hmm.
on the site. So we can supplement, especially in the online one, we can supplement with a number of those sort of things, even if we're not successful in finding, big ticket items from the local community.
Yeah, and there's no like upfront cost for doing that or any you
Yeah, if
know,
it doesn't go, it doesn't go.
if nobody bids on it, like they just don't do it. We don't have to pay for it.
And you said that on Give Butter has options for doing that?
Yeah.
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 Oh, that's
So as we
awesome.
set up the online auction, there was
Oh, this is,
a number of different, I'm looking
what a
at,
great business model. I mean, that's awesome. Okay. Hey, so let's it is what, December 17th, and so let's just lock in a date the next 3 days. So if that reasonable, hey, by the 20th we'll have a date and time locked in, um, and then kind of go from there. So Tina, I'll touch base with you as well to make sure what works in your schedule, and we'll
Yeah,
kind of
I'm
go from
gonna
there.
reach out to Rich and see if maybe if we could get into Legion and
Okay.
maybe that will depict the date.
Yeah, that's yep, exactly. Okay. Um, can I? I'd like to. What else was on my list here? I think I want to talk about volunteers registration. Talk about. Can I show you guys something real quick? So let me share my screen. Uh, what do I want to show? I think it's this. So I'm showing this one screen, but hold on one second here. Can you guys see the
Yep.
what's this? Sign of Genius?
Yes.
yeah.
Okay, you guys see it? Okay, good. And so hey, it's just what I have in Science now. It's pretty straightforward. General volunteer. I intend to delete the storage shed cleanout. I don't think we need that anymore. Great job on Janice knocking it out. Everything else on here is good, I think. But I just want to now that we were obviously officially Night in hand back again, I just want to make sure this is up to date because I think when I start driving for volunteers, not long into the new year to make sure we're good to go. I think the numbers that we have for auction shares, auction procurement is good. Although it'd be great that we had a few more people because that auction procurement also goes into solicitations, which is up here. And right now we have just a total of 4 people kind of signed up for solicitation/auction procurement. So we'll need a few more. Um, and I think Tina, if you want if we want to work to get you a co-chair, we can probably do that as well.
Yeah,
Um,
on the solicitation letter, we Kathleen and I both signed our names as co-chairs, so I'm
oh,
not sure
good.
actually.
Well, I will add her to this auction share list then. Excellent. She'll appreciate that. Uh, let me just, and then the auction setup and auction food, I think all that's straightforward. We can kind of go down that stuff down the line. I don't think we get into the details here. All that's straightforward. I'm going to get rid of this 5K coordinator. I know Kim Yahara signed up for it, but I think she's willing to do it if there's kind of some more structure to it. There's not much structure. I intend to just kind of get rid of that because it's
Oh,
more to
TJ's gonna be so upset. He just told me he was gonna wear his new sweatshirt for that run.
yeah. I'll talk to him about that. See if he pushes back on that. I'm good on the grad sign stuff, picture board stuff. Um, Registration coordinator, good. Decorations, Simon. I like. Let me just show. Actually, we'll see. Do we need more people for decorations? My guess is the answer is yes on that. Not quite the numbers that we had in years past, but we'll need more than just a couple people. Is that
Yeah. And
accurate?
I guess I wonder, if you scroll back up, right, you've got 37 people
Yeah,
in
yeah. So I
general.
just exactly right. My intention is, hey, let's talk to these people and get them to sign up to other things. I just want to make sure we have the right number of other things we need. Like, how many people do we need for this decorations list? There's 5 slots. Is 5 people enough to kind of run the decorations, or need more than
Yeah.
that?
Yeah. I think for now, that's fine.
Okay. And
And
you're
then
good with
working
the
on,
same thing. You're good with the numbers in here for the entertainment side, Simon. 6 people for the subcommittee.
um, I actually think the entertainment subcommittee doesn't need to be, I only need like 3. I don't need 6
Okay.
people.
I'll drop it down to 3.
Because as we get closer, right, the big things from an entertainment perspective and decoration perspective is obviously, helping set everything up, right? And then
Yep.
um, the big thing from entertainment on the night of is I mean, we have them listed as chaperone, but it's really like door guards.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I kind of want to go into is kind of like what we think number wise we need. Um, and so like chaperones, I have 30 slots here. Let me just shift my share to one other thing here. Stop
But
share.
that sign up doesn't usually go out till later though, right?
Right,
For
right,
night of,
exactly.
yeah.
Yeah, I
I'm
guess.
just, what about like decorations in not just setting up the night out, but like actual prep of like making? Like I know at one point in time we talked about doing some kind of like red carpet or doing like the Walk of Fame stars for the
Yeah,
kids. Like all that
yeah.
stuff's kind of gonna need a little bit of a
It's going to need some prep, but
yeah, some
I,
prep, not just the night of, because I don't
yeah, that's why I think, I mean, five is like, so if we're going to do the stars, my plan was to, like, we're going to buy the stars will be done, and then we're just getting the, the names printed. So we'll get like a contact sheet with all the names, and then you're just basically sticking the names on each one. So you don't have to sit there and,
how big will they be?
how big do you want
Well, so I was imagining
them?
something fairly large,
Yeah.
and that
But
kind of like go on the walls and
well, it was funny because when we were doing the article, we found I found a picture, and so you can kind of see them, right? They what they did was, I don't know what year that was from, but what they did was they took, multiple stars on one
maybe.
string and kind of hung them from
Yeah,
one.
Simon, the only thing that's coming up is like a list of files. So you might have
Yeah,
to just
that's
click on something.
no, that's Bill. I think Bill's
Yeah,
showing.
no,
Oh,
this is kind of what I want to go to. I just want to wait. I was just waiting for your conversation to end. But kind of this is the list of volunteers that was proposed to do last year, which I think is what they did in the years past. And I just want to see if the numbers kind of make sense. Like they had bridge volunteers, cafe volunteers. I don't know if I know we don't need construction crew volunteers anymore. Our design directors, the food procurement we have, but I don't think we need like I don't think we're doing a food cafe. We're just doing the trucks. So all that stuff kind of goes away. I'm just looking for who do you think we actually need?
are
Yeah,
we only doing trucks or we're not doing any regular food?
So
What
Because a
what were
lot
you
of those restaurants donated the food. I mean, it was
what were
free.
your thoughts on that, Kelly?
So we were thinking we would ask, like, do the solicitation from parents of like donate waters, donate soda, donate like all of the snack things. But, you know, we're, we would want to we work with the vendors to see like what they would donate or what they would charge us as it's a nonprofit. But we weren't planning on, going to McDonald's and asking them for like free cheeseburgers.
So McDonald's won't do it free, but I mean, there were definitely some ones that you had to pay for. I did it 2 years ago, but a lot of the local places, like that's kind of what they do is they like every year they what's cooking gives a tray of cookies, and there's a place in North Branford that makes sandwiches because they're owned by a parent whose kids are on the hockey team, and he always gives like two big platters of sandwiches and the kids like so
I
there
mean,
I mean there I'm just saying there's a way to get a lot of food without paying any money, um versus like the food trucks are going to be expensive. So I'm just saying like as a supplemental, um
yeah,
it's
I
something
have
to
to go
think
through
about.
the binder and see what we got for free and who we got it from, and then we'll determine if they're willing to do that again, and then we'll do the food trucks around that. The food trucks actually weren't coming out to that much money. I think the last time, Bill, when you updated the budget, it was because we were saving so much money on decorations and all of that that we had a lot more money for food.
Yeah. Yeah, so I guess once we kind of figure out the food plan to determine how many, like the volunteer wise, what we need, kind of cafe volunteers or food volunteers or whatnot, depending what we do for
yeah.
that. Okay.
I think Bill, what we've got to do, like, so for the entertainment stuff, I think Kel's for the food stuff. I mean, it's an action, but we've got to fill out or figure out like a staffing plan, and that's what I
Okay.
got to
So
do.
Yeah,
Like, for
basically,
example, I got to figure out how many entrances I got to cover and how many people and how
yeah,
many shifts and all that sort of
for
stuff. I'll
sure.
figure
And
it all out.
we can do that later. I don't think that's an
okay.
immediate
Sounds
issue,
good.
but I do want to have a conversation for a minute. We have $16,000 in the account. we would need to be raising about $30,000. I'm assuming you guys want to spend about $30,000. Is that what I'm hearing for numbers?
Well, we looked at the Bill, you have the
Yeah, let me see. I call the budget up. Just give me a minute here. Sorry about
Because
that.
we're gonna have to leave something for next year. So I'm just saying 30,000 is a big number to be having to get.
Yeah, this is
remember you're collecting
No, I
$100 a
understand.
kid.
Yeah.
I mean, the numbers we did the budget last time. When Bill brings it up, you'll see how it
sorry
all.
about that. 1 second here.
It's not as
It's I guess what's making me a little bit nervous is there's been nothing that's come in so far. And normally by this time we have a bunch of business donations.
yeah. Well, there hasn't been any solicitation work done. That's the problem.
Yeah.
So that's why we've got to kick that into gear. There's
And
been zero
is
solicitation.
there a group doing that?
That's I think what we meet in January to really run with.
Yeah,
So,
but
so
is
the
there
answer is
like people
no.
that have volunteered for it or no?
There's
Yeah.
4 people that signed up for on the solicitation side. Solicitation
Okay.
and auctions solicitation, 4 people. And so I think we lock in the state in January. We reach out to those 37 kind of general volunteers to see if they're willing to help out with solicitations and get them to come to this meeting. I think that in person's way to go and kind of lay out that solicitation plan to go with the kind of the auction solicitation plan.
Yeah, so there you go. So I mean, that's
So
the income and then expenditures. So like if you go down to the food, like 6,800 for the food, that was inclusive of everything that we had
and this is kind of what we
quoted
we
out.
we
And
look or talk
that's
to.
and sorry, Cal, I'm talking for you. You should tell me to shut up. That's without making any what's it called? Appeal for discounts or anything else.
Right.
That's their retail cost. And we figured that's the worst case. I mean, I think the key is like when we were looking at this, the big things were we were able to reduce significant costs on things like, like the t-shirts are actually a much cheaper thing than string bags with a bunch of stuff in it that none of the kids keep, right? Like, and
Yeah,
like we eliminated the individual costs for things like the arcade and the like prizes and combine them together.
So are
And
kids gonna ask for what size t-shirt they want?
yeah, so that's a good point. So
So does
I don't
that
know
need to go on the registration form?
Yep.
yeah, I don't know if Lisa dropped, but or is she still on? I can't.
And then
But-
like one of the other things, like for like advertising that Shore Publishing, that $900 it was last year. That was like the thank you for all of the corporate sponsors.
Right. That was for
Madison
everybody.
But Madison Neighbors, that magazine said we could run another article after thanking everybody, and they'll do it for free.
Right.
That'd be great. Yeah, because that's a big expense what we
Yeah.
run in
Yeah, so you saved $900 right there.
yeah. So
Because, I mean,
Lisa,
that
did
hits
Madison
you
everybody
Neighbors
in
doesn't
Madison.
go to everyone though.
What's that?
Madison Neighbors does not go to everyone.
Why not?
It doesn't go to the whole town. It only goes to like, I don't know. I live in Philbrook. We don't get it. We've had this huge discussion about it before. Only goes to like along Route 1.
is it a magazine? I don't even know if I get it.
Oh, we
Yeah,
get
it's like a magazine.
Yeah, it's a shiny magazine.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
I don't get it.
We're always
Yeah, I
joking that
get
it's
it.
elitist because we don't get it.
I requested it and I never even got it.
I thought
I
everybody.
don't look at it, but I get it.
Lisa, did you get that conversation about the t-shirts?
Yeah, I heard. So we want to add them. I was just adding all the QR codes and the updated butter link to the registry.
Okay.
So what are we adding? And then I did look. Julie has access to edit as well. She's editor. And there's someone else. I think the other person has access to edit.
Same.
I can share the link again if they want.
Yeah, if you could just email me the link and then
Yeah. Yep, I can do that.
But
So
yeah,
what are
That's just to that
size?
form, or do I have also into the Google Drive?
Say that again, Tina, I
Is
did.
do I just have access to that form, or do I have access to the Google Drive as well?
So it's this form. It's just the form. I didn't
Okay.
publish it or anything. If I don't know if you have access to the drive, you can look. It's my drive, but I don't think so. I think I just did it for the form. I'll
Oh,
check.
you put it to your drive, not to
I
the
I
hand drive.
started it before I had new access to the thing. We can
That's
move it.
okay.
We can
Yeah,
move it.
once you finish it, let's move it
Yeah.
just to make sure that we've got it for next year's
Yep. Right. Yeah.
group.
Yep. No problem.
But yeah, so do you want like sizes for the teacher, extra small, small, medium, large, extra large?
Okay. Yeah, and then so and are we charging again? Sorry.
No.
no, the T-shirt
No,
is part of the
t-shirt.
registration.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. I added it.
Thank you.
Okay, you want extra small, small, medium, large, extra large, extra, extra large, or that's what it came up with, but what sizes are we
Do
just
we
going
need
up?
extra, extra large, you think?
Yeah, I would.
You would? Let's
There's
throw it on there.
kids.
Okay, it's there. Okay.
Some big football players.
That's true.
Because if and we'll have to coordinate. So this is one aspect, right, that we're gonna have to make sure that we're sending out the registration with enough lead time so that I can get the shirts ordered and delivered, right? And so I'll figure out what the lead time is, and we'll have to break back plus a little bit of buffer so that we're not right. We can't like send it out a week before and then I don't get the shirt.
Yeah. So the only catch on that will be is there is traditionally 15 to 20 kids to sign up the week of or the night of the event.
Yeah,
So
we'll have to. Well, I mean, we're gonna end up ordering. We'll order extra shirts because you can't order like three. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
yeah.
it'll be increments. So we'll have some extras. They just might not get the exact size they want. Like a
Yeah.
large instead of a
Okay.
medium.
So we can bring them like so one of the things we can do is that we can give them to them at check-in.
Yep.
Yeah.
So like last year we gave them the bags. This year they would collect
A
Yeah, but
t-shirt.
the
then they're
they
going to
just
be
wear
t-shirt.
it.
carrying around the shirt all night
They'll
Oh,
put it
that's
on.
true.
They're putting it on.
if they want to.
No, we're not letting them in until they put it on.
The uniform.
Maybe they get it on the way out.
Do you have teenagers, Tina? Like, I don't understand this. Who
Well,
runs
what
your
are they
house?
going to do with the clothes that they're wearing?
They put it on top.
We could do it on their way out. Just hand them on their way out the door, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's the other option too. I mean, remember, we're gonna do a cool design on the front, maybe something similar to what I have behind me, and then the back is gonna have everybody's name on it, so they'll keep it.
Maybe we could
Ask Kelly;
disperse
she
them
still
at
has hers
school.
from her graduation, and that was like only like 5 years ago. So
I think on the way out is good. I think a lot of girls won't necessarily wear it that night.
No.
Okay. Hey, it is 8:53. I think
we're making progress, Bill. This
we're
is
making
good.
progress, but I think Janice said, hey, we probably not where we want to be money wise. Right now, like that budget sheet showed, we're looking to spend about $7,000 less than we're estimated to bring in, and now so we'll adjust our spending depending on how much we're getting in and kind of where we want to be. But I think the big thing is, hey, we need to start pushing the solicitation and make sure we have what we need to actually raise the $13,000 we're estimated to bring in for the auction. And so we'll lock in this January meeting. I'll send out emails to those 37 people, personalized, inviting them and looking to be part of solicitations, and we'll figure out our good plan going forward in that meeting. In fact, the day of that meeting, depending on what's available at the American Legion. But if it can't do it at the American Legion, I don't think that's that big of a deal. We're looking at doing sometime the week of the 5th of January. Does that sound right?
Yep.
And
Okay.
now that we have the Give Butter QR, what about posting that on Facebook just
Yep.
as a
Yep.
call out? Does anybody want to give us money?
Yeah, I mean, we could
Yeah.
have, that was part of the ad though.
But
So
said
I
in
could,
a nicer way.
But
well, that's what I'm going to work on with Simon, Janice, is the
yeah, I just
Yeah.
ad.
want to make sure that we
That's
do
going
that
to be on it. Yep.
a
Yeah.
smart approach to
Then I
that and
think,
kind of
Yeah.
I mean, the other thing is every opportunity, everybody needs to plug it. So if
yeah.
you're
Yeah.
in meetings, PTO, any of that stuff.
Do we,
And
when do we want TJ to send out like save the date and then the QR code for donations?
I think let's make sure we have our shit together and do this in January. We have this meeting early January, make sure we're locked in. Hey, this is what we intend to send, this is what the website's going to look like, the page is going to look like, what we want to push out. And we're good with that. And then, hey, TJ, send it out. So by mid-January, it's sent out. It's 5 months ahead of graduation. It's 2 months ahead of the auction. I think that's good. Or do you think that's getting too late? The 2 months in front of the auction?
I'm nervous about the auction, but I mean, Tina, how do you feel about it? Like, are you in a good place?
Today, no.
A week before Christmas, is everything done? No, but like, do you? All right, so today, no. Okay.
I mean, I'm confident it will be fine. Uh,
Well, I think some of the short term things are some of the big typical auction items is all the boosters. So like,
Yeah.
do we have a contact list of like booster presidents that
yeah, so
were
Kathleen and I went over, we have a list.
okay? So like
Have
once,
those folks been contacted or no?
No.
Okay. So like that push is gonna have to happen.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm being honest, I'm not doing anything before Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like my work life is way too hectic right now. I mean, even that first week of January is really bad for me. So, uh,
well, Lisa or Tina, you got to send me the letter because I got to put this QR code in
it's in
it.
the drive.
Okay, I don't know which. All right.
The
Um,
Google Drive?
yeah. I'll find it. I'll put the QR code in it. But if you have all the booster people, I mean, that's simple enough. We can send it to them.
Well, we don't have all of them.
Well, that's what I'm asking. Like, how do we get that list? Is that through TJ or Chris?
Okay.
What are you
Um,
missing?
um, so we had the ones from last year and we added some. We reached out to a few people, got some names of who was in charge this year. But we don't have everything like fencing. I don't think I had. I mean, I can't remember right
And
now.
some of the spring sports might not even have them designated yet.
Right.
Most of them should because they've already named the captains.
Not all of them.
I said most.
I know. I'm just saying. I know softball hasn't.
I thought you were captain. Are you or president? It's one of the things you do, isn't it?
Of softball?
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. Well, I I think that one's
Can we get it from Farrell?
Farrell is not responsive to most
better.
requests for
Robin
things.
is. Robin's really good. Robin's the one who gave me all the graphics and everything. I can email her. I'll get the names.
I mean, we're, I don't know. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm just thinking because they're going to need time because depending on how
Yeah.
they do it, like band, when they do theirs, they just take it from their own money and prep it. But I think some of the other booster clubs look for parents to donate the money and
Yeah.
then they prep it.
Yeah, you got to pull it all together. It takes
Yeah,
So they
like
have to have some time to do
like
that.
soccer and track, they went out to all the parents and asked for items to put in the
Oh,
practice
okay.
stuff.
Yeah.
I'm still sewing my bag. Come on. Kelly's learning to knit.
No.
Yeah, I mean, I think getting something out to them as soon as we can after the first of the year would be ideal,
That's the
just to give enough
plan
time.
after
Okay.
Christmas.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Anything else we want to talk about?
We all need to start asking our friends what vacation houses they have that they want to
Yes.
donate.
Well, and that's something else that can be posted. Like Lisa, is Lisa running the NIH Facebook page?
Yeah, we're gonna put on there like, you know,
But you can post that on. Can't you post something onto the Madison page?
I can
Yes.
post
As
everything, yeah.
Yep.
yeah,
So
yeah,
Yep.
yeah, yeah.
I just need something to post. So we're gonna,
Yep.
so that's not a problem. That's why I said, I think if I work with Simon for the, like anything, I call it an ad, but anything we want at this stage, we can add it. So like the butter QR code will definitely be on there. We can do, it depends on how much we can fit. We might have to do 2 posts, but the date we want on there, we want to say register, donation, whatever we want to do. But yeah,
Yeah.
it'll all go out to the Instagram, the Facebook, as well as Madison Facebooks that I did previous years.
Okay. Great.
yeah, I think we gotta like do a timeline, Lisa, of like basically an advertising campaign. Like we're gonna launch it and then we're gonna do all these follow-ons and highlight like if we get somebody that donates their vacation house, like then we could post like bid on this. And I think we just gotta keep driving people to it.
Yep, no,
And the
agreed.
online auction can surpass, like it can go past the in-person auction.
It could if we wanted to.
Yeah.
Typically with those, like they close, how you get the big push is it like with the one that we did, it closed the night of the gala. So it was like people knew that that way you kind of get people like I was on there like, oh my God, that person just outbid me by $100. I need to bid again. And like you get
Yeah.
so that like that night of it's done and then we know how much money we have.
I just want to make sure people come to the in-person one too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I thought last year was a lot of fun in person. I think as long as we kind of pump it up, hey, these are going to be online, these are ones that are going to be in person. Encourage people to do it that way. Like I think the booster stuff, a lot of those were. I think that makes sense to have those in person because that's kind of some neat stuff, neat baskets they put together. I
Oh
think we
yeah.
can make that happen. Just
Oh yeah.
chance.
Yeah. And like the
Yeah.
graduation seats, honestly, need to be in person, like because that brings some big people to spend money.
Yeah.
Where's Sherry Farmer?
I know.
She doesn't
Sherry
need a
spent,
parking spot.
yeah, she spent so much money on that parking spot 2 years ago.
That was against me.
Oh, was it against you? It just kept going up and up. I'm like, yes.
I know. I felt bad because I think she spent $800 and I ended up getting one for $60 because they had.
It goes to a good cause.
That's what I told her.
That's hilarious.
Awesome.
Okay, good.
Okay, we good?
Yep.
You guys are rock stars. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have an awesome, awesome Christmas
You
Can,
too.
and
Bill,
Hanukkah.
You too.
Bill, can you text me the Gmail, or maybe Simon, you have it, the Gmail email account so I can put the registration form in the drive?
Oh, I'll do it right now.
And I
I'll
saw a
send it
lot
to
of people trying to get into the auction. Did anyone change that password or is it still?
No, that was me. I don't know. The password wasn't working for me.
Right.
So
We had problems when we went into it last time.
yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if someone resolved that.
Well,
Um,
Sometimes
I have-
it requires me to give you a code, which is what happened to Bill today. And I take it off my phone because I don't want it there. But I'm gonna have to leave it there until the year's done because it's happening all the time now. So
right.